Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's alright. And thank you to all my new subscribers. Before Christmas, I was on just past 500 and I'm on 560, I think. So 60 people have started subscribing over Christmas and New Year. You must have been bored to watch me, but thank you very much, guys. It's really appreciated. Right. Fun fact. It's not really that fun, but a fact that some of you might not know. I didn't know 14 years ago when I first started driving a van that the speed limit is different in a van than it is in a car. So obviously you're in a car, normal road 30 mile an hour, any signposted road, obviously 40-50 can beat any of them. National speed limit on single carriageway 60 mile an hour, national speed limit on a dual carriageway 70 mile an hour, and a motorway 70 mile an hour. That's for your car. But is it the same for vans? Well, no, it's not. So if you drive a small van, medium van, long wheelbase van, Luton, anything up to 3.5 ton, you've got different rules. So obviously 30, 40, 50, if they're signposted, then they're the same. But if you're on a single carriageway road, your speed drops from 60 to 50. And if you're on a dual carriageway road, national speed limit road, your speed limit drops from 70 to 60. The motorway speed limit is still the same. You can still do 70 mile an hour on the motorway, but you do lose 10 mile an hour on those national speed limit roads. So, what about car drive vans? Are they the same? No, they're not. So, if you've got the likes of a Fiesta van, a Corsa van, or I don't even know what other car drive vans they do anymore, but if you've got any of them, then your speed limits are the same as cars. Which is good, because you're basically in a car anyway. You can't really actually carry them that many goods. But if you are in a small van like a Berlingo or a Transit Connect, you still have to abide by the laws of the commercial vehicle up to 3.5 ton. So you do lose that 10 mile an hour on national speed limit roads. So what happens if you tow in a trailer? Do them speed limits change again? So if you're using your van to tow a trailer, the only speed limit that changes for you is the motorway speed limit, which is then 60 mile an hour. You're not allowed to do over 60 mile an hour towing a trailer on a UK motorway. What else was there? Oh, sorry, I've got some papers. I printed it out to make sure I'm being very factual. You don't need to know about camper vans, because obviously we're all couriers on here. So it's a bit different if you get caught speeding as well in a van. So in a car, obviously you'll get your 3 points and £100 fine it is for 90% of the time, depending on how fast you're going. But they introduced a percentage rule for vans, basically. So if you get caught, there's 3 different bands. So there's band A, B, C, and then there's disqualification. So band A is 3 points and a fine up to 50% of your weekly income. Now, they don't have to give you that. They can still give you the £100 fine, which they give to everybody else, but they have the power to give you a fine up to 50% of your weekly income. Obviously, you've got to prove what your weekly income is, and then they'll fine you half of it. So band B is 4 to 6 penalty points, 7 to 28 days disqualification, and 100% of your weekly income can be taken away. Sorry if you're wondering what I'm looking at. I swear that wagon's on fire, but we'll find out later, won't we? Band C, 6 points, disqualification for 7 to 56 days, and up to 150% of your weekly income. Now, obviously, the last one, disqualification, is 12 points instantly with a 3-year ban. And then after 3 years, you got to resit your test. So you don't want to be doing that. So you don't want to be doing that over 100 mile an hour, because that's what you'll get. It doesn't say what speeds, obviously, but I did have an interaction with a police officer probably like 3 years ago now. I got pulled over for speeding. And he said anything over 86 mile an hour on a UK motorway in a car is a court you got to go to court to see what they want to give you. But if you're doing anything less than that, you get the option of penalty points or a speed awareness course. Not that I told you that, so don't be doing 86 miles an hour everywhere, because I'll get blamed for that. Other than that, yeah. So you may be thinking, why have you told me that? We already know. But when I started driving a van back in 2008, 2009, I didn't know. No one told me. So I jumped straight from a car into a van, and I got done speeding twice in 2 days on the same road. And I thought I wasn't going to get done speeding, because I was on a dual carriageway, and I thought the speed limit was 70 miles an hour, and I was doing 66 and 68, and I got done speeding. I got a speed awareness course for one of them, and I got points for the other. My own fault. I should have done some research first, but that's what this video is for, hopefully to help you. If you are starting out in a van and you don't have a clue, there are some rules and regulations that are different to just driving a car. Yeah, you only need a car license to drive a van, but things are slightly different. So I do hope that helps some people, and I know it's probably not going to help that many people, because most people should already know that watch this channel, because they're already drivers. But if you're not and you are thinking about starting up, yeah, speed limits are different, and there's plenty of other things that are different for vans. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye bye.